Harvard Square, long known for its vibrant, colorful tangle of narrow streets, distinctive shops, and world-class people watching. And as far back as anyone can remember, the square has been equally famous for a perennial complaint. It ain't what it used to be. Old-timers might remember late-night hot dogs at the Tasty, the giant apples at Nini's Corner, and rare perfumes at Colonial Drug, all history.
Basically, the places that I knew, most of them are gone.
The movie theater's been dark since 2012. Bookstores nearly extinct. The ART is moving to Allston, and now the coronavirus has only added to a sense of uncertainty infecting the square. What's left, critics say, are too many banks, too many generic national chains, not enough character. Now, there's a gaping hole in the middle of the square, and the iconic out-of-town newsstand gone for good, leaving many to wonder if the beloved square is really at a tipping point.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
These days, there's no missing the hole in the heart of Harvard Square. The old Urban Outfitters building, demolished to make way for a 4-story retail and office complex. The Curious George store is gone, though the Abbott building itself has been landmarked, including the famous Dewey Cheatham and Howe window stencil and the old Cartock offices. In the prime territory surrounding the construction, a surprising number of vacant storefronts.
So there are buildings that are no longer there, there are businesses that are empty, storefronts that are empty. So all this has had an effect of diminishing the foot traffic in the square to the point where it really is almost, on some days, like a ghost town.
Motto. Its jewelry, textiles, and handbags a fixture on Brattle Street for more than 30 years, until, that is, their building was sold to out-of-state investors who tripled the rent.
As a result of that, many of the long-standing businesses have had to leave, go elsewhere, or go out of business.
Tom Linville says Motto was lucky they found an affordable new space on Church Street. His Brattle Street neighbor, Liza Shirazi, wasn't so lucky. She remembers the moment she knew it was over.
I was sitting at this table, actually. We were sitting here, and you know, it's that pit of like, you realize that you're losing something. It's loss. You know, there was definitely, you know, it was my first business. There was definitely grief. Sad. It's sad.
Shirazi saw no way her popular Crema Cafe could keep its doors open at triple the rent. She left the square to concentrate on her new venture, Revival Cafe and Kitchen. She and her partner, Steve Nookie Postal, now have cafes in Alewife, Davis Square, and Newbury Street. Does Shirazi ever go back to Harvard Square?
No, unfortunately not. I'll drive through occasionally, but there's really nothing else there that I go back for.
The new tenants on Brattle Street? National chains.
Harvard Square is a billboard, and that's the key thing.
Suzanne Blier is with the Harvard Square Neighborhood Association. She says deep-pocketed name brands see the square as a marketing opportunity, profit a secondary consideration.
They just want to be in the spotlight, and it's equally true with all these financial institutions, all the banks.
Blier thinks the proliferation of banks isn't doing much to draw tourists and foot traffic either.
Most people now are banking online. Why do we need more banks?
Denise Gilson of the Harvard Square Business Association. She says shuttered businesses like the Harvard Square Theater can create contagion.
You cannot leave a big space like that dark. AMC Theater left in July of 12. So that's a very long time. And as a result of that, you know, Fire and Ice closed, the Starbucks closed, Cambridge One closed.
Plans for the theater, owned by real estate mogul Gerald Chan, have been in the works for years.
We need to activate that space because right now there are 1,000 fewer people on Church Street and have been every day since July of 12, and that hurts.
Gilson acknowledges some painful transitions in the works, but thinks rumors of the square's imminent death are vastly overblown. Change being the natural order of things, she says.
If you talk to somebody that, you know, went to school here in the 60s, they had a certain memory, and in 70s it's, you know, something different, so we're used to that.
She points to the many legacy businesses still very much alive in the square, like Levitt and Pierce, which has been selling tobacco, toiletries, games, and gifts for over a century. Dixon Brothers Hardware, Bob Slate Stationery, Grendel's Den, the Brattle Theater, and Felix Shoe Repair, all 50 years or older.
My name is Christos Soilas. I'm here from 1963, and I bought the shop 1969.
From his perch behind this storybook facade on Mass Ave, Christos Soilas has been a humble, kindly fixture in the hurly-burly of Harvard Square for decades.
The square is changing. Everything is changing. That every 10 years, the life is different.
Christos started working at Felix Shoe Repair the second day after arriving by boat from Greece.
Thank you very much. You're a good man. This is my life, I tell you. I will call me a blessed from the God. I was the luckiest man in the world. For me, Harvard Square is the best place in the world.
Ted's visit to Harvard Square was shot mostly before the pandemic shut down. But good news, Christos is still working at his shoe repair shop. And Denise Gilson of the Business Association says after a tough year, there is more reason for optimism. Several new restaurants have opened recently, and Harvard is inviting students to return to campus in the fall. And that hole in the ground that Ted mentioned, well, construction has continued, and the new building on that site is nearly complete. Up next, the more Harvard Square changes, the more it stays the same.